Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, Monday through Thursday for my Leos. Hello, my Leos. How are ya? Now, you know that I'm using my two Radley Valentine decks. I'm using my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading, and then I will pull one or more. I will pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused both decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. Okay, I have a bunch of cards down here. Well, let's see. How many do I have? 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I only have, I have 4. 4 cards face down. And then another one fell on the table. So I have actually 5 cards for you, my Leos. No more. How many? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards for you, my Leos. You know, if they come out, we need to read them, right? Right. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power, whatever the message is. I just, basically, I just give it. I don't have to understand it. Out of these 6 cards, okay, face down. First, 4th, 5th, and 6th are reversed. So really, really strong energy. Now, a couple of things. Remember, Pluto goes direct on that 4th, so there's going to be some weird control things going on. Then on the 13th, Mercury goes retrograde. So that means we are in the shadow of Mercury going retrograde. Now, that's kind of like Mercury retrograde light. Mercury retrograde is a time where basically don't buy electronics unless you have to. Make sure your communication is extremely, clear. A lot of people from the past come back into your life. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's the same people, but it could be people like other people. You might be like, I know I've met that person before. No, never met you before, because it could be that they're so reminiscent of someone else. But the thing that I like about Mercury retrograde, and I like Mercury retrograde actually, is that I feel that there's a real karmic balancing that happens. Now, it may not be comfortable, but I feel like the universe wants to give back or wants to make things kind of makes things hopefully better. Now remember though, it doesn't have to feel comfortable, because this whole October Libra is going to be, to me, not comfortable. It's like the scales, we think of the scales, but the scales have been so erratic that, one scale could just flip down and then the other flip up and, lose everything, and then the other one flips up and loses everything too. So it's just, this is part of all of this type of energy. Anyway, let's see what we have for my Leos. Okay, first card, again, reversed. Here we are, the Lovers, Archangel Raphael. So 6, the Lovers, Archangel Raphael, he's one of the archangels that I call upon to help with reading. Archangel Raphael is, the archangel of healing, and that's, emotional, mental, physical. It's also relationship type of healing too. So again, we're in the shadow. We're not necessarily in Mercury retrograde, but there could be some relationships that are healing. There could be some relationships that you are returning to in a healthier way, okay? That you're approaching in a healthier way, or they're approaching you in a healthier way. Now remember, it doesn't have to be just physical, okay? It could be emotional, mental, spiritual, anything that has been, so there may be some sort of, it's not resolution that I'm hearing. It's, what's the word? But, it's not resolve, but it is, so it might be resolution. There might be some resolving of old hurts. So this week could be kind of and there could be a lot of it. I'm feeling a lot of shadow type of, you digging deep, or somebody coming to you to ask for you to dig deep, for them to dig deep into some of the areas that you may not necessarily have wanted to go, or that you have already resolved. Okay, I know. Okay, anyway. Archangel Raphael, make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. Okay, this one not reversed. Here we go. The 9 of Michael. Michael is air energy. We're in Libra season, air energy. Aquarius, it's also Gemini. Thought processes, hearing news. 9s have kind of a wrap up to it. It's kind of like, hey, things are kind of resolving at this point. So again, resolution, resolving. But this is kind of saying, don't get don't get so strung out. Don't get so strung out, Leos. Things are going to work its way through. The weight of the world is not on your shoulders. When I'm talking about some bigger issues, or we're not talking global. We're talking about our world, okay? Our environment. Stop taking the weight of the world on your shoulders, okay? So you've got to, this is something that you've got to resolve. So maybe that's part of this healing. Maybe this is part of that, really kind of what and who you're going to trust also, okay? So your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release, and this is a great time as the full moon gets smaller, release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Again, this one is not reversed. Here we go. The 3 of Raphael. Now, Raphael is water energy, okay? Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, the Mercury retrograde will be in Scorpio. Scorpio doesn't like secrets, but we're not quite there yet. 3 of Raphael, water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, it's Cancer. There is, this is fluid, emotional. There's also a spiritual connection with it. So I'm kind of feeling a really big, there's a trust issue here. Not issue, I shouldn't say that. There's a trust opportunity here. There is a lot of angelic possible healing going on. There is also, a relationship coming. And then we get the 3 of Raphael that kind of embodies a relationship also. And again, that can be work, job, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, family, or home. But then this is something that it's like it gladdens your heart. It makes you feel happier. It's something that's kind of like, oh my gosh, my worry was unnecessary. Things are turning out better than I might have thought. Because this is kind of, in many areas, especially the Northern Hemisphere, this is kind of a darker time right now. And as we get close to Halloween, and then we have a second full moon in October, there's a lot of things. You could be feeling a lot of the energies just shifting from one sphere to another too. But the 3 of Raphael is to say, enjoy what you're doing, enjoy the blessings, because this is all about blessings and celebration, okay? Reasons to celebrate, community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So we're getting kind of a relationship vibe here. Okay. Next card, the last 3 are reversed. Here we go. The 10 of Michael. Again, Michael energy. 10th, transitional, something, that 9 is wrapping up. Don't worry about it. And then the 10 says, hey, we're moving on. And not only are we moving on, take a bow, my Leo. Things are going to get better. Now, and that's interesting, because even though we might be feeling all of this stuff, again, it comes back down to what's in our world. Okay? Focus on our world. Anyway, a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you and take a bow. Okay, I love that card. I love that. Next card, again reversed. Here we are, the Page of Ariel. So, Ariel in itself is earth energy. It is Capricorn. We got those planets, all those planets in Capricorn. It's also Taurus and Virgo, solid, someone you can touch. Pages, this is about getting back to work. This is about going to work. This is about starting a new job. This is about having renewed interest in your job. This is about just really feeling excited about your work situation, your income situation, and getting yourself prepared for that next, whatever that next step be. And being prepared could also be, going to school, getting some training, just being offered that job. Okay, but there's an excitement to this energy. This has to do with money that comes from a career. Anyway, reliable, clever, educated, balanced. So do you see how, so there's a lot of things that are healing. There's a lot of things that are, you got to let go some of that worry, and then things start to, once you let go of the worry, what you can't worry about certain things. You can't worry about things you can't, do that you have no control over. Then your world comes back into balance. It says balance, but it comes back into perspective also. Okay. Oh, that scared me. Scholarships are the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. And your last card here, let's see, again reversed. Here we are, the Star. Okay, we started with the Lovers. So make choices from your heart, emotional commitments, and the power of love. We end with the Star. Make a wish upon the Star. So there is some emotional angst. There is some emotional up and down. That's part of that is what we're going to go through. But for the most part, it looks like things are transitioning for you, my Leos, and if you haven't been working, the opportunity to work is coming. Possibly, if you have been working, it could be possibly a promotion. It could also be another opportunity in your work field itself. But the Star is Archangel Jophiel, and this is a dream come true. But it's also believe in yourself, because there was a shaking of confidence. There was a lot of the stuff that's been going on has shaken your confidence. But believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. So there is some healing for you to get through. There is some shaking of your confidence. But for the most part, all of this is like get back to work, believe in yourself. What are your dreams? This week could be a very pivotal, job week for you, a pivotal week for your money, a pivotal week for your self-confidence too. Okay? Okay. So I think that's where all that story, I think that's what the story is for you. That's what I'm hearing that. I'm feeling that really strongly. Anyway, let's go on. We're going to pick one card, or we're going to try to pick one card here. So, okay, nope, didn't fall. Let's go on here. This one is reversed. Here we go. The King of Earth. Yeah, a lot of this has to do about your job and your work, and possibly how you even feel in your work. But don't think that it's all about your work. Okay, don't think it's all about your work, because that you take that back to your home. But the King of Earth energy, again, we've talked about Earth energy. This is professional. This is stepping up in your game. This is owning it. Again, this, there's been a kind of there's been a, I don't know, what do you want to call it? There's been, like a stick to yourself, your self-confidence was shaken. Things are going to, but you, my Leos, you do, rebound back quickly. You rebound back and you rebound usually back higher than where you started from too. Okay? So this is all about your work, all about your profession. Now, generous, professional, responsible, practical, a successful time. Again, we talk confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch, money. Okay? So confidence restored. There's a lot of healing going on with this. Things are ending. This is a very transitional. Again, and I do feel, I'm a Leo, so I think maybe that's why I feel Mercury retrograde, and maybe that's, connection with you, is I feel Mercury retrograde. I feel the universe, higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, divine, archangels, that it's kind of like, I do feel that during this time, there's a lot of resolution. There's a lot of karmic resolution, and and that it's not always comfortable, but it is very worthwhile. Okay? Anyway, you had the longest reading, or at least you had the most cards. So, my Leos, remember the button. Please like, please share, please subscribe. It really, really does help. I thank you so much for watching. As always, my Leos, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.